Ninjatutul, welcome back to Izzy Does It.
Thank you.
How are you?
I am nervous, anxious, but also happy to be back.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you said yes when I contacted you. Oh my gosh, a few weeks ago.
Months ago Before
Months
you
ago?
went to Melbourne.
Oh yeah, that was before I went to Melbourne. Yes, yeah. I wanted to
Yeah.
catch you up. I wanted to actually invite you to talk about your experience as a special needs teacher.
Educational psychology.
Educational
officer.
psychology, because it was in conjunction with Teachers' Day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
oh,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, but then again, like something happened, which is what we're gonna dive into today.
Okay.
But since we last officially like recorded the episode, I know we met here and there in between those 2 years. That was 2 years ago, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Patah sudah.
Yeah. So the first question I want to ask you is that 2 years ago versus present, what's changed? Do you feel like a lot of things happen in your professional and personal life, your achievement? If you could imagine if those 2 years were condensed into a movie ataupun a highlight reel,
Okay.
what would be apa yang masuk dalam script ni? Apa yang people can see?
I think I remember the last episode, I talked a lot about my job as an EP
Yeah.
or educational psychologist. Masa tu, I think baru 2-3 tahun tu I was in that role. So kira masih belajar lah time tu, banyak masih I was learning about the ropes kan.
Yeah.
And then I think also at that time I mentioned I haven't used ChatGPT.
Ada kan saya ChatGPT tu?
Sudah, you recommended me to use
Oh, yeah,
ChatGPT
yeah.
for my ideas. I'm like, oh, I haven't used that. I'm like, wow, but it's like my go-to
Yeah.
tool masa ni.
Wait, also 2 years ago I was already like championing ChatGPT ni.
Benar. And then I think what else did I do? I mean, content creation, yeah. But I think now I'm more active in sports.
Yeah, I see you
I would
always play badminton.
Badminton, yeah. I think since last year punya CBFM, Celebrity Badminton Fun Match.
Yeah.
So I think because of kami mewakili Brunei in a way, even though for entertainment, but because macam mewakili negara kan,
Yes.
dia mau malu.
Yeah.
So
And I know
I
you're
train
competitive
lah.
as well.
I know I am. So I trained, and then siok rupanya kalau you know the proper techniques of doing things. So macam okay, so I got addicted to it lah.
Wow.
So I think itu mostly lah the changes, I think.
Okay. I'm curious though, after that episode aired, did you receive any sort of like, because that was like, I feel like the height of Izzy Does It. Like every single episode I did back then, before I took like multiple breaks, like people were always telling me how they feel about the episode, apa ni semua. But I'm curious from your POV after we did episode, if you can remember lah, 2 years ago, did anyone actually reach out to you and told you, oh, they watched the episode and blah blah blah? What were the feedbacks that you got after that?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah macam I got positive feedbacks from both people that I know and yang I don't know lah, tapi follow me on IG kan.
Yeah.
Tapi I think the most memorable one was ada this time, I don't remember, I think 2 years ago kali. I was going to consumer fair. Sekali ada rawan booth ni menjual makanan. Ada a young man, macam teenager kali I don't know. Dia itagornya, "Hai, Assalamualaikum, Miss-nya. I saw you on a podcast." I said, "Oh, is it? Which podcast?" "Yang Izzy Does It." Okay. I said, "How was it?" Kayaknya, I like when you talk about autism because I'm autistic, he said. So macam, I felt macam, aku rasa macam itulah baguslah yang Miss cakap pasal autism ni, pasal banyak orang dah tahu, orang dah fahamnya macam tu. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. And then somehow I think a year later kali when I did a talk arah polytechnic he was one of the student kan masuk.
No.
Oh, so
You
alhamdulillah.
remember him?
Ia yang
ya, ingat kan?
tagurnya,
Okay.
Missnya ingat mi masihnya. Mi yang arah consumer fair itu nya cakap pasal podcast. I said, oh my gosh, yes. I said, oh well, alhamdulillah, congratulations masuk politekniknya. Sekian, oh nya. Macam, and then he asked about like, is he gonna get support in higher institution? Pasal macam kalau higher institution macam there is no educational psychologist yet at the moment, so maybe something to look into. And macam mau some sort of support macam access arrangements macam like I mentioned last 2 years if I did pasal extra time ada prompter ke apa rest breaks for students yang memerlukan lah. So I said, oh I'm not sure about that so I talked to the counselor masa tu, and then they said, oh we can discuss lagi lah macam mana how to support this student. So I don't know apa ia punya progress, but he still follows me on IG and sometimes he masih tagur me juga macam on my stories apa.
That is so sweet.
Actually he did invited me last time untuk datang ia punya ada event di Politeknik, but I couldn't come masa tu. But yeah, we're still in contact.
That's
Alhamdulillah.
Nice, Mato.
Yeah, that's the most impactful one for me lah. Yang I remember sampai ni.
Yeah, because sometimes when I do my interviews sama macam my guest kan, like were we friends before the interview? We were, right?
We were famous.
Oh, that's true. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's
From
how we
famous.
met.
Yeah. So macam whenever I invite macam people like I don't know first time, sometimes they turn into like there's a relationship lah, but sometimes they just come to the podcast and then ilang taros. So some people they actually take the time to macam, oh Izzy, by the way, I received feedback from the podcast. Like macam people were la thank you. Like especially like macam Sarah and Fauzan from Intertwine Studio. Dorang pun selalu tu macam one day they just randomly message me, katanya, Izzy, I just want to let you. This was during my break, by the way, not during the podcast. So that was what ignited lagi semula. I'm like, okay, this is like a sign for me. So macam that time Sarah messaged me, by the way, like I know it's been a year later since we did, but people still come to me and say like the podcast blah 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 blah. I was like, oh my God. So macam knowing that it made an impact, not just my guests punya lives, but also like the people watching it was like, okay, I now believe like this is something that I want to continue doing. I believe it's meant for me.
Yes.
Like this platform is like so like it's doing like amazing things lah, alhamdulillah so far. But speaking of that, do you feel like you found your purpose yet? Do you see how I taros?
Good
Do you see how I'm like chup?
That's
Because I think I remember I asked you as well 2 years ago. Something along the lines of like macam
exact purpose itu for me macam like I will always feel lost dari dulu, but tapi macam the direction is always towards Allah lah.
Yeah.
So macam if ever I feel lost, macam
That's your North Star.
that's my North Star. As long as I do something yang untuk mendapat keredaan Allah apa, then I'm okay macam tu. Tapi of course macam to find something itu for me it's still a challenge. Dari dulu I don't know why pasal kalau I admire people yang tahu sudah apa yang minat dari dulu and then just focus on doing that for the rest of their lives. I just can't do that. Other than maybe macam educating people, macam maybe education kali. I think. But not necessarily education ni sekolah or academic. It can be other than that. Macam life is also education. So maybe that one. Yeah. Tapi for me, I don't know. It's hard for me to
pinpoint one.
Macam.
Do you feel like it has to be one? I feel like it can be a lot of
exactly,
things, right?
Kan. Macam I remember when I was a kid, macam masa anak tanya, apa cita-cita gitu. I'm like, mau jadi ni. Mana boleh? Karena I was told mana boleh, masih satu saja. And then I remember growing up, I'm like, kenapa boleh Macam pulang apa salahnya? Gitu. Sekali, then I started seeing people satu keraja saja. Tu kali satu keraja saja dapat. But then macam I struggle to understand kenapa. And then even masa I started to be active arah youth, sama je tu, kena tanya, what's your passion? Are you into environment? Are you into alleviating poverty ke apa? And I'm like,
All of the above.
all of the above, yes.
Yeah.
Macam, I want to do something about the environment. I want to do Sekalinya, yang macam, you have to find your niche. Contoh. Macam, why? Sekali macam, I remember ada yang cakapnya, macam, you want to be known as macam contohnya Salimatul yang yang champion in alleviating poverty contohnya. You don't want Salimatul yang di mana-mana gitu. And I'm like, what's wrong with di mana-mana?
Oh yeah.
So that's when I started to Google kan macam, what is wrong with me? Kenapa I cannot find my one true passion gitu. And then I came across the word multi-potentialite.
Yes.
And then I think you can resonate.
Yeah.
So and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so me. Macam basically a multi-potentialite is someone with many interests. And then there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm like, okay. So that's when I started to use the word multi-potentialite. And then also like in my content I like to showcase that it's okay to have a lot of interests. Hindi salah. And also now I'm doing more than one job. Technically, like full-time job as a government servant, and then as a content creator,
Youth
youth advocate. So it is possible.
It is possible, yeah. No, honestly, I just feel like nowadays, I think people tie it to like macam they're so used to labeling someone based on one title. And it's like suddenly because they want to label you as one title, suddenly they project that responsibility onto you. You need to figure out one title only. When there is like, no, if I want to be known as this and that, like you should say like, okay, Ninja Slimatul is a blah 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 blah, you know, like macam, because that's how you define yourself as.
Yep.
You know, if it's just more than one thing,
Yeah.
and I don't think people should just define themselves as just one thing.
Yeah.
There is people like that, yes, but
Yeah,
like
nothing
never
wrong with that,
nothing
yeah.
wrong with that, but never subject to just wanting to do just one thing. I feel you know there's other things that you should do in your life as well, especially when you work a 9 to 5. Some people are married to their job, happy for them that they've found their purpose in that. But I feel like some people just want to work a corporate job just to earn a living, do the bare minimum, whatever they're getting paid for, and which is fine also. But it's also good to have an outlet,
Yes.
because humans are meant to create. Humans are meant to have a creative outlet somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it at home with your family, with your kids, or macam creating content. It's like a very broad way of creating, not just one specific thing. So you found that in content creation, in edutaining people,
Yeah.
speaking up for the youth, and then weekdays you go back to your job, right?
Day job, yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever I talk to youth, usually I give a talk kan. So macam I always emphasize, kalau you haven't found your passion ke, it's okay. Macam yang penting explore as much as you can, get out of your comfort zone, and then you'll eventually find your interests and you just work on that lah. Itulah. So macam, because I can relate ba. Sometimes you feel lost kan, macam apa tah ni? Macam aku masih belum tahu apa aku akan buat once I be an adult gitu.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shouldn't be. Itulah. That's part of life.
Yeah.
To find your journey ito.
Do you feel like when people look at you, they think you have it all together?
I think so. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Macam sometimes people ask me macam, how do you juggle all these things? How do you manage? How can you money without, ada mental health problems ka pa? I'm like, no.
If only they know, Mato.
If only they know how much I cried. Yeah. Macam, but yeah, that's why sometimes my stories, so I like to connect with my audience through my IG stories, because that's where I showed the unaesthetic part of life. Because macam life ni na semestinya macam, rainbows. But I also show yang the ugly side lah, yang macam the sadness, tough times. It's important so people can relate. Supaya dorang hindi macam, bisa hidupnya bahagia saja. It's not.
Yeah.
Everyone has their struggles.
Yeah. And I do enjoy watching your stories. Not because like I enjoy watching you be in misery, but it's just that because you found a way to make it funny. So I'm like, should I be laughing at this?
I
Like I feel
know.
bad for her.
I know, right? Sometimes macam I hate it juga kalau macam I was genuinely sad. Tapi I post it in a comedic way. And then when people, ha ha ha, I'm like, I ketawakannya. Tapi
Oh my-
macam, bukan. It's my fault. Yeah. I'm the one who made it funny. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good because you are able to find humor in the most like macam darkest moments, right? That's how it's your coping
Coping
mechanism.
mechanism.
Kan? Macam, and I think like me personally, I prefer seeing that over like macam okay, whining and then okay, what's the solution? What are you gonna do? Like macam, are you just gonna stay in this negative state, like and become a bitter person? Yeah. But each to their own, it's everyone's like personal journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of personal journey now,
Wah, pandai you ano to ah.
yeah.
Steady
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Silakan.
Yeah. So we've touched on that journey aspect. Now, there was a reason why we didn't do that podcast when I called you up. Is because you wanted to share something.
You wanted to know.
I obviously wanted to know as well. But are you ready to share it now?
Inshallah.
Okay. Maybe we can. Maybe you can share like the thought process up to before you reveal what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Macam, how did it came to be? What was... I understand when you shared that with me, it's not an easy decision because you see, being able to educate people is like an amanah.
Yes.
So there's guilt that comes with it when you feel like you want to finally move on from that. Yeah, so I think I've said too much. So maybe we should hear it from you first.
Does the audience know what exactly?
Indah.
Okay. Should I say it first and then thought process or?
I think thought process first. Let's keep the suspense going.
Okay.
Are you able to? I'll guide you.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay, I'll guide you. Okay,
can
how's
prompt.
work so far?
Work has been overwhelming lah. For the past, I've been in my current department for 5 years.
Okay.
So it's been a struggle, but there are good days, of course. But I think most of the time I was trying to survive lah. Keeping my head above water because the time I started pun, it was a steep learning curve. And then macam after that, I just tried to macam keep up and also macam hoping to be able to adapt to it lah.
Yeah.
But I think it's been difficult. I've been trying to keep my head above water every year. That's the gist of it lah.
Yeah, and I remember that time, you guys, there was only 2 or 4?
4.
4 in the whole of Brunei.
Yes, in government.
In government. So I can understand that must have been a huge, kan cakap burden, huge responsibility
It was
to bear. Just
yeah.
with the 4 of you, right?
That went on for 2 years.
Oh my God.
And at that time, it was my second year in the department too, when it was just the 4 of us too. So you can imagine I was still learning, and then tiba-tiba macam kerja tu macam,
Yeah.
here you go. Macam, ni tinggal 4 orang macam tu. So it was overwhelming berhabis lah. But Alhamdulillah now there are 8 of us.
Okay.
Ada new psychologist masuk, so it helped lah. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And then, are you planning on? Cause are you bonded with the government?
I was batas sudah habis because
so
my bond was
habis
only
dah.
5 years.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that 5 years has come and
Habis
gone.
since 2021, I think.
2021. Okay. So now that you've been released with your bond, do you feel like, are you gonna continue?
Actually, I just started my cuti bersara yesterday.
Okay. Cuti bersara. Do you want to
Yeah.
explain to people who don't know what that means?
Cuti bersara
Sounds like retirement.
means it's either you menamatkan perkhidmatan dengan kerajaan ataupun bersaralah, berhenti, retire. So I have belum officially, but I'm only starting my cuti bersara, menghabiskan cuti lah tu, baki cuti to end my public service.
Okay.
Yeah, after 9 years.
9 years.
Yes. Macam malang-alangnya orang macam kita habiskan 10 tahun gitu.
No, but what do you get after 10 years though? Do you get anything?
You can get yang pingat kerja lama, I think. I don't know, but then not everyone gets it pula.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not aiming to get that pula.
Yeah.
Tu dapat.
Yeah. So do you want to share your thought process going into that?
Yeah, obviously this is not an easy decision to make. But before that, I think I want to put a small disclaimer kali ya.
Sure.
Whatever I am sharing is not intended to put any organization or anyone in particular in a negative light. Tapi my intention is for me to share my personal experience and journey, and also supaya maybe it can spark meaningful and positive conversations. Supaya hopefully, if we can have an open conversation on this, we can have a better, resilient, enthusiastic workforce, passionate workforce.
Okay.
Inshallah. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. I want to take this chance to remind you to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Talking to your friends and family about Izzy Does It helps us reach new listeners who may enjoy the show as much as you do. And as you know, we recently launched our crowdfunding campaign to keep the show going, but this is entirely optional. Those who are willing and capable can transfer however much into the bank account in the description box below. And as usual, I want to thank you for your incredible support and hope you enjoy the show.
As I mentioned, this was not an easy decision to make because actually I didn't even expect to berhenti this soon. Actually, it just happened. And of course, as the eldest in my family, and the only one yang working in government, of course the pressure is high lah. Macam parents usually mau anak dorang kerja government kan yang stable. Tapi again, this decision I started thinking about it 2 to 3 years ago actually, because I felt that because I was overwhelmed tu kan, macam I started thinking, is this the job for me kah gitu. And then alhamdulillah masa 2023 tu I had the opportunity untuk umrah bersama at-taqwa. So that's when I started to berdoa banyak-banyak lah. Sembahyang istikharah. My doa was like, ya Allah, kalau pekerjaan ini adalah yang terbaik untukku, untuk masa depanku, keluargaku, akhiratku, then give me peace untuk meneruskan. Kenapa menangis ni? Astaga.
Can we get tissue, please? Prepare tissue, please. Thank you.
Okay.
It's okay.
But if it's not for me, then permudahkanlah urusanku untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan yang lebih baik. Macam itulah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my god, my makeup.
It's okay.
Ada MUA.
Do you guys see how she just makes light of? I want to feel sorry for her, but I end up laughing at her.
Okay. So after umrah tu macam okay lah sikit, macam I tried to apply for other jobs juga. Tapi
you actually did?
I did, yeah. For 2 years. Tapi ada yang menyangkut lah masa tu. So macam okay, maybe ani kali ya the sign. So I just need to change my perspective lah and be more positive. So I tried. Tapi this year was, I think, I was emotionally affected. Macam I realized I started to macam cry randomly in the car, especially. Macam apa kan ni? Macam
You're breaking down basically.
yeah, breaking down basically. Macam kenapa ya? Macam, and then I felt miserable lah. And then to the point where I felt I think I need therapy. Tapi I never went. But you should go to therapy if you need to. Yeah. I always advocate that, tapi I never actually did. Tapi yeah. But anyway, so I talked to my husband lah, macam mana ni? Macam what should I do gitu. And then my husband of course lah he also kan jual pindah kerja.
Yeah.
So he's in a happier, better place now.
It was
so
the best decision he ever career move, right?
Career
he's ever
move,
done.
yeah. After 9 years juga.
Yeah.
And then he said lah just apply for jobs because sometimes I procrastinate macam sekarang dia dapat ni. Sekali just apply you never know, cerita banyakkan doa apa cerita macam okay lah. So that gave me hope, at least something to look forward to. Okay, just update CV, apply itu sana sini, tapi still nada menyangkut. And then I started to buat plan lah, macam okay, if this is not, I cannot get a job contohnya. I also applied to other jabatan, by the way, within government.
Just to stay in the
so
public
if I
sector.
cannot stay, if I cannot apa kan?
If you can't find private, you can at least just move
within the
government,
jabatan.
yeah.
So itu pun ada menyangkut. Ada I applied lah a few, tapi ada menyangkut juga. So I'm like, should I move to a different unit at least cuma tu? Because maybe I was just not happy with where I was lah. So kan move unit tapi macam payah juga. So, and then this year I was supposed to fly off to Korea. I was going to fly off to Korea for work for the first time. After 9 years baru tah kana antar belayar.
Actually, yeah, you
yeah,
did, right?
yes. Korea for APEC policy training. Before that, all of my trainings luar negeri it's all self-funded. And also ada yang kana supported by KKBS lah for youth, untuk represent youth. So I would totally recommend those yang kana tu, jangan tunggu peluang, just go for it. Save your own money, invest in yourself. Itulah. Anyway, going back, and then masa tu I was crying kan dalam kereta. This job stumbled upon me, and then atulah tanyalah the organization itu if I'm eligible to apply to, and then dia cakap yes of course lah, bolehnya cuma tu kan.
Did you think twice or did you like?
Indah lah.
Yeah,
like I tried lah apply saja.
Yeah.
I applied for it. Alhamdulillah I got it.
Would you say that when you asked if you would apply, they thought you were the perfect candidate for the job?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's to do with what I am doing as a content creator.
There you go. Oh my God, I've always said this to you. If not a full-time content creator, I knew you would be able to do something in the lines of like branding, marketing, content, conceptualization, brainstorm, anything creative. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah,
okay.
so alhamdulillah I got the offer. So I accepted it.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, you don't have to say anything, but it's my job to ask. Obviously, because when you work in a government sector, it's very secure. It's a financial security that is also being offered, right?
Yep.
So moving to private, were they able to match or offer more?
Honestly, indah.
Okay.
But just enough for me to sustain my living lah, macam bayar loan apa macam tu.
Yeah.
As long as that is cukup, I am bersyukur.
Yeah.
And I'm not apa tu, I'm okay with starting over.
Okay.
Learning new things lagi, because this is something outside of education and psychology. So as you know, I'm very passionate in education. So barat lah macam like, oh, wow, am I really leaving education? But then I don't see it as leaving, because I will always educate in my own way. Again, it's not always in school setting. education also happens outside of school. So I see this as an opportunity for myself to grow and hopefully to thrive lah. Because I've been surviving this whole years, and I want to be in a place where I can finally thrive and progress lah. Even though macam mungkin gajinya indah setinggi ya, my current gaji jauh lah actually.
Oh, really?
Jauh. Tapi
The price of your mental health is even more.
even more.
Yeah.
Exactly. My well-being lah lagi penting. And also alignment with my values
Yeah.
is
Okay.
important for me. Because I am the type yang believe in continuous improvement. I always reflect at the end of the year too. I always have a very comprehensive reflection
I
about
love that.
how I have been progressing throughout the year, apa my achievements, apa. And I felt that throughout the years tu, I felt like I was stunted wah. Macam nda banyak macam mana?
Opportunities to... It's like you're just surviving day after day after day. Like,
Yeah.
there's no room for you to even think outside of that.
Macam I'm the type to like to suggest ideas. You know, I came in the ministry as a very driven person yang macam benar-benar I want to make a positive change here. Macam tu. And then I remember masa my early days as a teacher dulu, I've heard macam one of my colleagues cakapnya, I said to my student, jangan terjadi guru nya stress saja nya macam ni. I felt sad, you know. Why would you say that to students? Macam we want more passionate teachers. But then I understand ia macam memang ngalih lah. But masa tu I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a change on this. Macam I need to make sure teachers are passionate gitu. So that's why I left the school. I took this job lah as a psychologist kan. Macam because I felt maybe if I move on to a different department, I can make more changes to schools. But I ended up being that person yang clock in, clock out just for the sake of coming to work and then doing the bare minimum and then macam siap-siap indah-indah macam tu. And then macam I cannot make any changes. Andangnya macam mana. It is what it is ni orang.
No.
And I don't like that. Macam I reflect, oh my God, I've become that person. And I finally understood why my colleague said that way. And it's sad that I understood and I am that person now.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have lost my spark. So I need to do something about it. I don't want to be this person for the rest of my life.
Yeah, because you'll grow to resent because of that environment you're in. You'll grow to resent yourself. You'll grow to resent the people around you.
The people around me, my job.
Your job, and you're gonna be this person that you're not even gonna recognize.
Yes, and I believe kerja ni mesti ikhlas, mesti amanah.
Yeah.
Supaya ada barakahnya orang. And if I already felt macam di kelas satu kan, macam apa sajalah, mana saja tak. Dah nyaman ba rasanya. And that guilt is building up. That's why I think maybe I was crying itulah. Because I felt the misalignment itu.
Yeah.
Macam I felt I've lost myself.
Yeah. And that you really, really wanted to try.
Yeah.
Kan?
I enjoy working with students berhabis. But it's just, I don't know. Payahlah for me to make changes because I'm just an officer. So me moving away itu, stepping out itu, it's not me leaving cuma tu saja. But it's for me to find myself juga. But also to give the opportunity for someone who probably has more passion, more energy. Sorry. See, it's my coping mechanism.
Yeah.
To atulah do better than me in that role, inshallah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, hopefully, because obviously, like, I know this is a really payah baha, like, macam talking about this, opening up a conversation about this is understandably not easy because macam people who, because now I'm wondering like if people who watch this episode macam they know what's going on, and like it's gonna, I hope it's not gonna stop them from applying and trying to wanting to be in the position that you were in.
Yeah.
Because imagine if nobody is a psychological educator. Macam that would be so sad, because what's gonna happen to all those students who need
Yeah.
people like you, right? But at the same time, if there are no changes that are being made, then no one's gonna wanna be in that position, right? And that's the thing that's so sad. It's because there's so many people. You're just one of many that I know who graduated, joined the government, so full of spark, so full of fire, because that's what we were told, right? Make a change. The change starts with the youth.
Yep.
Always, that's the buzzword now.
Mhm.
Youth, 2020, braba, whatever, and then wawasan 2035. But look, now years into working with the government, like you've lost yourself
Yeah.
because of like not being able to give the opportunity to even make a change. Because why? Because change requires work. And do people want to do the work? They don't want to do the work. It's easier to stay the same than actually breaking barriers, trying to change things. So I really don't know. I really, really don't know what's gonna happen to everybody else. Which is sayang lah, which is why macam I do feel like now we're getting stagnant. Because everyone, you are at least self-aware enough to not want to lose yourself. Like you prioritize your mental health. You can just end up being one of those bitter government workers yang macam clock in, clock out, just ambil gaji buta and like not do whatever. But you don't want that to happen because you don't want to lose yourself. So I understand where the guilt is. It's obviously not easy to leave something that you're so passionate about. But at the same time, you have to save yourself.
Yeah.
Because the very job that you're passionate about initially isn't saving you. It's like a one-sided relationship.
I mean, it's different orang ada different values when they work lah. Nothing wrong with, just doing work as it is, because they want to support family. They have kids apa to support. Macam myself, sebab belum ada, so that's why macam probably I'm in the position yang I'm able to make this decision lah. For other people, it's not as easy because they have dependents. So, like the least pun they can do, even though, if you don't like the job that where you are kahapa, is to change your perspective atulah. And I mean, you can still apply to move within the government arah tempat lain. It's not as easy again, but I think you need to just have to find your happy place. And if you have good colleagues, manageable workload, good boss, then it's still okay to stay. One of those lah. As long as you have one of those, okay. And you can find other outlet untuk make yourself mentally, emotionally stable outside. Macam by doing sports, do whatever your hobbies ka apa. That's fine. But for my case masa tu, macam I just felt I didn't have any of those. And then di luar saja yang I'm happy. And I think people pikir macam me banyak aktif buat benda lain itu macam saya juga ni macam semangat tu. But actually it's also part of my coping mechanism juga to keep me sane. Even though sometimes ada bercakap you should kurangkan, your kerja sudah terbanyak kan. You should kurangkan tu. I cannot. I won't. If I kurangkan whatever I'm doing outside, I think I might have mental health disorder kali. I would be depressed, I think. Yeah, so I think it's also draining to keep macam managing your energy tu lah. Macam my energy macam mana, and then cuba naikkan balik, and then macam mana balik, and then macam mana. It's tiring. So hopefully this move, because again mi berdoa juga balik-balik, and alhamdulillah the process of me menamatkan itu senang, dipermudahkan bah.
Okay.
Nada halangan. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is the right way for me. Of course, when I first told my parents, payahlah sikit.
Really?
Kira, yeah, they were concerned.
Okay.
Tapi after I explain benar-benar kenapa, alhamdulillah dorang faham lama-lama.
Did you cry to try and explain to them?
Indah.
Oh.
I would have. Tapi I think me masa tu, I mask it by, being funny je lah situ. As usual.
Yeah.
So macam mana? Kalau anu pun ada lah situ. Tapi sebenarnya macam kalau I were to benar-benar bercurhat, of course menangis lah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my parents, they don't really know how stressed I was. My husband saya yang pernah nampak lah. Tapi I think ada sedikit orang ada ternampak me macam benar-benar stress. So I think orang faham lah because of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously Zimin's more, he's definitely happy for you, right?
Yes.
Like that wasn't a hard conversation. He probably
No.
like, oh, yep, okay, go take it.
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah.
So,
That's
alhamdulillah.
good to have that, someone who is like supportive of you and can have your back no matter what.
Alhamdulillah.
When do you start?
Mid-November.
I think when this episode airs, the following week.
I think I would have started kali.
Sudah kan?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're sticking to the schedule that I told you.
Yeah. Dah banyak masa mi rehat actually.
Yeah ka?
Oh, pasal it's been busy. Masa my final days of work pun busy brabis.
Because you have to delegate and everything.
I have to hand over.
Yeah.
I was chairing meetings.
Masih ada ka na bagi responsibility.
Masih. I did symposium recently yang I was lead facilitator.
Yeah.
So itah over ngalih macam fikir kan pensionan ni pension gitu fikir kan pensionan ni relax rupanya indah.
Yeah.
And then ni pun next week I have social media work to do yang my content creation
your
side.
Content creation side.
And then next weeknya kerja baru.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm mentally there nanti. But pasal I still have some kerja to siapkan, reports.
Really?
Yang perlu dibagi. So I don't know lah.
It's okay. Because once that's done, you're a new life. It's a new life.
Inshallah.
That's like all in the past. Just get it over and done with. Yeah. Just
But
get
I
it over
did
and done
say though to my boss, this does not mean I won't. I will stop advocating for students with special needs for
Yeah.
education. No, I will still be advocating, but in my own ways lah. Yeah, and hopefully ada collaboration kan nanti. Inshallah.
Yeah. Wait, I'm always curious. Your workplace, they know you are like your content creation stuff, right? Like they know the Ninjatutul basically.
They know, but actually I don't talk about my Ninjatutul stuff at work.
Okay.
Sebenarnya I like to
Separate those two lah.
Tapi kalau dorang bertanya, yang hari tu kau buat konten ni, jawab lah, bercerita lah sikit.
But it has never
Tapi,
become like a issue lah with them
no.
before.
Tapi even kalau contohnya dorang mau me connect them with content creator ni contohnya, I can share the contact number with permission lah.
Yeah.
Tapi macam I'd rather not be the person yang dealing with itu. Kalau ini macam sekarang conflict of interest, you know what I mean? So I said biar tah dorang yang dealing with ani lah. So I don't want to mix those two together. Ganya ya tani, my new job ani nanti to do with content creation, marketing-ish macam tu. So I'm like, macam mana ni? How do I separate Ninjatutul?
Yeah, because now it's actually you.
Yeah, so I don't know. Because Ninjatutul is my own brand. Ani nanti I'm working for that brand.
Yeah.
It's a different brand. So I think it's gonna be a learning journey for me, Jola.
It'll be so exciting to follow. Wait, what's the name of your position again? I don't think we were. That was on
yes.
record.
It's called Brand and Communications Lead.
Yeah.
So
You're not
I'll
gonna
be
share where, right?
Itu biarlah rahsia.
Yeah.
But I mean, you'll find out if you follow me lah.
Yeah.
Sooner or later.
Okay.
But biar orang tahu, siapa tahu indah-indah.
Yeah.
And then so I'll be basically under marketing communications gitu.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I look forward to this new journey, Brabis. It's gonna be such a fun and exciting time for you.
Inshallah. Yes, it's very gonna be creative focus lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday.
Merasa tak ni apa rasanya nada kerja on Saturday.
8 to 5.
Yeah. Oh wow. Macam as if that's not normal.
It's not.
Normal padahal.
No, yeah, because government 7:45.
Yeah, not for you lah.
Yeah.
Because I was never in the government, kan? Yeah. So previously it's andang like, 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. Yeah.
What if you were to work fixed hours? Which time do you prefer? From 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 7? No.
I think any. Because I wake up early nowadays. So 8 to 5, 9 to 5, I'm okay. Yeah.
Are you a morning person?
I used to not be, but now I'm a morning person. Yeah, because I feel
goals.
like that's... Apa?
Goals.
Oh, yeah.
I've been wanting to be a morning person.
You just have to have a reason why. For me now, the reason why I wake up in the morning is I prefer working out in the morning because the gym's more empty. And then I prefer to read in the morning because I know as the day goes by, I get lazy. Yeah. So
nice.
those two are my main... So macam on days that I don't... Like today... I knew we were going to record this in the morning, kan? So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go to the gym. I actually wake up a bit later than I usually do. So on days where I know I have to go to the gym, because gym now, they open pukul 5.
Pagi.
Yeah. So pray tahajud, and then subuh, and then gym.
Wow.
And then like breakfast, mandi.
Goals.
Yeah. And then, so like that time is like, whoa, I can do anything I want. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, maybe I need to find that reason. Badminton kali ya. Badminton pagi-pagi.
Subuh-subuh. Who are you gonna
Kusung
play?
mana ada orang slot tu.
Oh, just find someone to play badminton with.
Wah, maybe.
But yeah, it's fun that way. And plus, kalau running, I prefer running towards Atubota. It's a nice close. So after you're done with work, you run. And plus, when I go running, I see people I know. So macam it's a good close to the day.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, something I need to work on.
I also see you're starting running now.
Oh my god, that wasn't in the plan.
I'm a huge advocate for Ninjatutul to start running. Gila dari dulu sudah mato.
But when I started running, you not lagi running.
Oh,
you're in recovery now.
I'm in recovery. I mean, I can still run. I went running yesterday. Yeah, so it's just not in my my peak form lah. Like I lost it. So now I'm just going back at it while still in treatment lah. Yeah. So yeah. So hopefully by the time, sama-sama lah kita ni now.
Your pace is no way.
No,
man.
I can't.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see the joy. Yeah.
Masih.
But then after I finishing 10 km with VA run, I'm like, okay, I can actually do it. So I think that can drive me to try to do better. Because I was thinking, maybe next year my last 10 km tapi yang benar-benar yang I take it seriously.
Yeah.
So, but that's it. I don't want to go half marathon, full marathon. No.
You say that now. Nasib je, it's on record. Okay? She's saying that now. Trust me, if you know what your body is able to achieve, Mato, running changed my life in so many ways, in physically, mentally, spiritually as well. Like it really changed my perspective on this body that Allah gave us. Like it's capable of doing amazing things.
True.
So once you say, okay, 10 km, you're gonna be like, okay, if I can do 10 km,
21 is jauh hai.
Mato, right now, yes. Didn't 10 km feel jauh to you back then?
Yep.
Nah. But you did it. Because even right now, like macam, I've done 21, not a race, but my personal run. Even when people ask me about marathon, 42 kilometers, I feel like macam, no, it's too far.
Yeah.
But I've done 21. So it's like,
Another 20.
I'll probably do it, but like, not, yeah, macam, for me, as long as it's not a race, I feel like I can do it. Because it's a race, lain cerita lah.
Maybe
know.
I can do half marathon yang bukan di Brunei.
Yeah, no, seriously, because it's hot here. Yeah.
And then new environment macam wow, okay. Just
That's
you
true.
know.
That's
I don't know.
true. And also when you go for macam races overseas, it's a good reason to travel. The reason why I've been all over the world is because of running.
Running, benar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, maybe. Yeah, but macam speaking about this, like I am a huge advocate for living a healthy lifestyle. Like si Wafik, ani pun ku suruh like macam I encourage him like he's done walks 10,000 steps
Wah.
like a day, and I just feel like when I say advocating for a healthy lifestyle, I'm not saying everyone has to go run. No, just do whatever that makes you active. Like your body is so sacred. Like
Benar.
you need to take care of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you have to look kurus and lawa bermuscle. Indah. Like people who are bigger than me, like I have friends who are bigger than me who can play football, who has more stamina than I am.
Yup.
So I'm not saying healthy lifestyle macam physical attraction. No, it's like literally just living a healthy lifestyle. Do sports, whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Makan sehat.
Yeah, so macam you enjoy badminton. I think the reason why you're able to have mental resilience is because you are also active in sports.
Maybe.
Because it does build up your mental resilience, that competitiveness in you, right? Macam you're able to be more creative, right? Yeah.
Yeah. My sports usually yang anu lah, yang competitive, macam netball. I started with netball actually.
Yeah.
For me, ya ada mission ba, you know, mesti goal. Kalau badminton mesti masuk gitu. Kalau berlari tu apa?
Hey.
Nada.
Okay, yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I haven't found it, you know, I haven't found it, but maybe someday.
Yeah. Now, going back to this new job, do you plan, I know it's maybe early to say you haven't started yet, but do you think they know you as obviously Ninjatutul, right?
Yes, they know. Actually, even the higher bosses pun macam, is she sure? She's working in government now. Why does she want to move here? Yeah, so they know.
Okay. Is there any restrictions for you making content outside of your job scope or boleh?
I did have a conversation with the director,
Yeah.
and okay, support.
Wow.
Yeah. As long as macam inda conflicting with the brand yang itulah, macam similar
To the company lah.
to the company.
Okay. So for example, if it's a telco, like obviously you can't work for. Yeah.
Macam itulah.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. What are you looking forward to the most about this job?
Working with new people and anilah, like learning how to create creative work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it dawned on you that it's actually now your job to create? Dulu it's like a job but different, right?
Oh.
Ani macam
I get paid for it.
yeah.
I mean, on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Tapi I still belum proses actually easy. Pasal itu tu pasal masih gagal tak tu. So hope maybe nantilah. Tapi okay, cuma ni juga. Hari tu I recently met with my to-be boss because sharing about the restructuring apa, other restructuring.
Okay.
A new team member apa. And then kita lah ada ninya another, dorang panggil content producer.
Oh yes.
There's a new jabatan. How do you know about this?
No, as in I'm saying yes to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Gila suspicious, Vanessa.
Yeah.
It's like me. I said, oh yes. Yeah.
Okay, pasal ada new jawatannya, content producer, ada orang baru. And this person knows me.
Oh.
Ya, jangan beritahu aku siapa.
As in
like, ia mau
the
kalau kami
content producer ni
content
jangan beritahu
producer
you
ni
who. Oh.
beritahu my boss, jangan beritahu who he or she is. But I think I know he pasal my boss macam terlapas sikit.
Oh.
And then kalau kami start, at least macam, oh my god, it's you, macam tu.
Wait, so you don't know
I
Until
don't
now.
know. Tapi yang my boss tu kami kenal each other. So yeah, in the content creation industry juga.
Okay. I guess this is
So-
the right time to actually tell you.
Why is that you?
It's not me. Whoa, that was such a good. Oh my god.
No,
We're-
really. 'Cause I
We're
was
gonna
like,
clip that.
Is it Izzy? I said, sekiranya bukan. I said,
The look on your face was so.
dah pasal kes tadi you macam, I know macam, hey wait.
That gave me the idea. I was like, shit. What?
Berdosa. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna
I
clip
was
that for sure.
hoping.
No, I'm pretty sure the person will do like an amazing job.
Yes,
Yeah.
inshallah.
Yeah. I just don't know. I mean, like I never fully like macam say, because people ask me, right, like if I would ever go back to working under someone. I'm not saying no. Obviously, similar lah. Macam if the values align, if they understand that no matter what happens, I'm still gonna do Izzy Does It, and macam they're letting me, you know, do itulah macam whatever lah in the yang macam the things that I'm passionate about, I would definitely say yes. But not this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I can safely assure you, it's not me. It's not
Alright.
me.
Sad. Tapi I mean, I'm looking forward to meet with the
Yeah.
content producer, inshallah.
Okay. What are you gonna miss the most about your old job? Your soon to be old job. Sorry.
Of
Well, by the time
course,
this episode comes out, she's gone. Yeah.
engaging with students.
Ato. Do they know?
I mean, okay, the thing is, my job yang as a psychologist, I see over 100 students every year. Sekali saja most of the time. Because for assessment and then consultation, we have a lot of students. Misalkan, again, we're still shortage of EPs. So, our cases masih banyak lah. So, paling-paling pun kami jumpa student tu sekali. And then, the next time kami jumpa pun, sudahnya mungkin the next examination, contohnya. So, that's why, because we only have the opportunity to jumpa sekali tu, I felt like I'm not making any impact to the students punya life. Paling-paling pun the recommendations that we give karena jalankan oleh sekolah saja. Whether sekolah menjalankan kaedah tu lain cerita lah. But itah singan sana saja our engagement tu kan. Macam the impact as my job as a psychologist tu dulu ini sama macam the impact that I felt when I was a teacher. Masa I was a teacher tu, I brought the students dari pra sampai naik ke atas. So I see the growth. I see what I've done with the students, you know. Dari pandai membaca jadi pandai membaca. Dari gauk jadi well behaved macam tu. So itulah juga one of the reasons macam I feel like I'm not making an impact. Tapi I've told some of my teachers lah, and then many different responses lah macam mana kau cikgu? Kita ni suka kami lagi kah? Jangan macam tu. Saya indah, bukan. Itulah sedih je lah macam meninggalkan teachers. Because I don't just work with students, but I also work with teachers kan. So, yeah, I've been macam working with macam some schools for years. Like tutong schools, I've been holding tutong schools for 4 or 5 years. So, when I finally leave tu, barat lah Macam sorry cikgu kalau ada apa-apa macam akan menangis tapi macam akan ditahan macam jangan menangis. Macam minta maaf kalau ada kekurangan because as I said the guilt is always there. Sometimes you cannot finish your kerja tu because banyak kerja tu kan. So sometimes report dah siap and then macam you feel guilty belum ada reportnya anak ni. So I feel guilty lah to my schools. But I always explain lah, sorry cikgu boleh tapi you might need to wait for the report. Because I'm still finishing this and that. But yeah, I do with the best of my abilities. Tapi insyaAllah saya cuba siapkan lah whatever yang belum siap tu. Banyak masih easy. That's why I am still overwhelmed. My mind ni belum rehat lah macam tu. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I even met with some of my previous colleagues, my GB. Oh, actually, this kan I already start cuti ni.
Yeah.
This Saturday, my former colleagues dari sekolah rendah, they invited me for their Teachers' Day celebration. Alhamdulillah lah, macam I'm blessed to have colleagues yang sampai ni masih
Ingat.
menganang
Yeah,
lah.
all the
Macam
things that
even
you did.
dulu masa my students yang I ajar dari pra sampai year 3, masa dorang graduate year 6,
No
they
way.
invited me. I sat in front,
My God.
I cried seeing my students graduate masa tu.
Oh.
They're now in year 8, I think. Yeah, year 8 sudah. Yeah. And some still follow me on IG. Yeah. So, alhamdulillah lah. Because hari tu, I met them. Some of my colleagues tu macam, I'm leaving ni cikgu. Nyak, mana kah? Yeah, I said, sorry, hindi sampat singgah sekolah. I said, maybe nanti insyaAllah I sampati. Sekali, dorang invite lah ni hari Sabtu ni. So, I'm still going. I mean, technically, I'm still working-ish.
Yeah.
Tapi, yeah, attending as a guest lah di sekolah tu.
That's how you know you've made an impact, because a lot of people really appreciate the work that you do.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, dorang kenang your jasa, your budi tu. I mean, it's sad. I guess it's really sad that they're gonna lose you. But yeah, at the same time, you're not gonna stop. You are gonna do it in your own way.
Yep.
Yeah, in your own time. And yeah, Allah will ease for you.
Also, just want to add pasal impact tu masa I went to the first OKU conference last time, banyak yang approach me and said, aku lihat iklan kita yang pasal OKU parking yang sama Najib.
Yeah.
Yang bisa iklan kita tu buat lagi banyak-banyaknya macam, because we need more awareness. Including dari BNAP. BNAP is Blind National Association. BNAB. Yeah.
Right.
Brunei National Association of the Blind.
Or blindness.
Or blindness, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, dorang cakapnya, cikgunya, aku nampak, aku ada lihat kita punya iklan yang pasal parking OKU. I'm like, wow, even it has reached them juga. Even yang dari deaf community sama juga. So they know me from that iklan juga. And they follow me. Ada yang follow me on IG. That's why I always make sure my content itu ada subtitle. Because we have audience.
You thought about everything so that they can atur.
So alhamdulillah lah, macam wow, it has reached them. So itu yang menguatkan my kemahuan untuk keep advocating for this cause lah, for OKU insyaAllah.
Right now, do you have any immediate plans on how you're gonna do that, or macam belum lagi?
Belum lagi,
Okay.
Izzy. Belum terfikir.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I have thought of working with MKOKU Malay JD.
Yeah.
InsyaAllah. Maybe someday. Masa ni macam I'm trying to settle down dulu lah. Macam
Yes, there's a lot of things
siapkan
that
kerja. And then maybe nanti work on that insyaAllah.
Okay, that's good.
I didn't expect to cry. Astaga. Banyak kali lagi tu. Aduh.
That's what they always say to me. I don't know, man.
It's you. You
Ada
are
garlic
you.
pelang tu sebenarnya. I spread garlic all over. Betul. Regardless, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you so
and I
much.
really appreciate what you've
Alhamdulillah.
shared here today. Because I'm pretty sure there's so many people who are unhappy at their jobs and they don't know whether they should quit or apa. Semacam, if anybody is in a similar situation as you are, what advice would you give them?
I think banyakkan berdoa, do self-reflections yang very detailed lah. Look into who are your dependents, who do you need to support, and then what can you do to make the grass greener, if sekiranya your immediate environment itu tidak dapat diubah, cuba ubah your perception. Kalau tidak dapat ubah your perception of it, then you need to do something about it lah. Like find ways to step away from the environment find a new environment yang you feel you can thrive in. It's not easy. It's easier said than done. But insyaAllah, dengan usaha, the time will come. And believe in Allah's plans lah. And also, I think for workplaces, I also need to educate. Educate lah, macam just advocate on this.
Yeah.
Because right now, we are in an era and generation yang mementingkan well-being, mental health apa. Our workplaces pun also need to be more human-centric, to be more adaptable, progressive, to be open to change and constructive criticisms lah. And because sayang, we have a lot of passionate people yang ada fire to make changes and, develop the country. Sayang kalau di spark hilang ba. So, we need to keep empowering each other and just basically be more human lah. Jangan treat people like robots. Yes, the work has to go on. Tapi it's more important for the workforce to be more sustainable. And people want to stay because they love being there. Gitu. And it's for kebaikan the whole organization and as a country as a whole.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Izzy.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to say before we end this?
I'm not sure. I think sudah hatu tadi. I think so. Yeah. I think my mind is half here, half
work still.
That's why macam I didn't expect to cry rupanya, because I don't usually talk about ani ba. Paling pun dengan my husband.
Yeah.
So when people ask, I think that's when I really reflect kali benar-benar. And then macam rupanya ani yang I've been feeling, but I didn't have the time to process it.
Yeah.
So I think today kira I'm processing it. That's why I said your podcast ini actually macam therapy. So thank you. You can be a therapist,
Yeah. I'll send the bill after this.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I know it's not also easy to share what you've gone through because, prior to this, our communication, you were very nervous about it. So I really understand. Yeah, and it takes a lot of courage and bravery to open up the way you did. Because I understand, being in your position, you don't want to singgung perasaan orang. And tahu lagi Brunei ni selalu suka take everything personally. So macam, I guess I won't be surprised sekarang, I don't know, people will be like, itu kanya yang the toxic ni, orang lain tayo yang toxic, whatever lah ha.
Yeah.
But what we want to focus on is the people that you've inspired and people who will find this episode meaningful and they resonate with how you feel and maybe give them inspiration to do something with their lives as opposed to just staying stuck and miserable lah. Because that's the goal, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think I want to take this opportunity lah.
Please.
To thank all my colleagues, my bosses, the ministry for 9 years of fruitful experience. I learned to be resilient. I learned to be kuat lah. And contribute to the country. Mohon maaf jua kalau ada apa-apa kekurangan, kesilapan, salah kata ke apa. And hopefully we can still work together, insyaAllah. I mean, again, I'm leaving government bukan because I'm no longer contributing to the country. No, I will still sampai meninggal contribute to the country, tapi in different ways lah. Yeah. I hope that encapsulates everything.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah. But yes, thank you so much. And maaf zahir batin. Sampai raya.
Soraya. Yeah, jangan marah. Soraya. Thank you. Yeah.
Kosong-kosong.
Reset, ah?
Reset.
Yeah. I hope the right people watch this episode.
Inshallah.
And the Minister of Education, if you're watching this episode, call us. We might have some, suggestions, feedback for you. But apart from that, thank you so much, Matol. That's it. We're
you.
done. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Abyss. Yay!
Alhamdulillah.